This is the flowchart of the 3 iterations I made to the game. It's a simplified version of explaining the programming behind these iterations. So the first one, you can see items. If the player is colliding with an item blocks, it will give you one of these 7 items, which each have different additions to the game. Second iteration is AI. Basically, all the AI do is when the level starts, they follow the path that I've set out for them. And iteration 3 is the minimap, and that is a bit more complicated, to be honest. And they track the raycasts I've set all the carts to put in front of them, and it displays those raycasts on the minimap as a different object, and that minimap is shown on the player's screen. The first iteration in this game is the fact that there's now items that can be attained by these item boxes here. So I've got here an example, and I'll go through all the items which are here. This is just the basic power up, which is the same script as the booster pad. It will send you forward. This is the most iconic item in Mario Kart. It's a banana peel. So I made a spherical cylinder, chuck the model on, and it basically stalls the car. Another little turns around just for fun. This is a red shell, and it works pretty similar to the green shell, except it will home in on any target, which is along the path. So we can shoot it forward just like this. Is one red shell. This is the fake item box, so it will show up just like this one. You can put it behind you, and it's basically the only difference is that it goes left to right instead of back to forward, and if you do drive into it, you will stall. This item is the star power, and it is our final item we'll show you. It's the rarest chance, and when you do get it, you get a massive speed boost. So we can show an example of our second and third iterations in this game view. First, we have our AI, which are going around, and what they're doing is they're following this path that I've set. So these paths are basically it's pretty much training the AI. So they get rewards for each point they get it and how fast they get there. So they're all trying their best to get there as fast as possible. So I've set 40 odd points along a map that they get rewarded for, and that's my player. That's the start, that's the finish, and they would just literally go on until I tell them not to. So they've had lots of training to do this. The third iteration is our mini map, which you can see up here. It's not so mini, but on our game it is. And these are our tracked AI cards. So there's 7 of them, and it shows on our minimap all the players and our AI. So they're going along the map, and it tracks them live onto this map, which is an awesome feature. I can show you some programming here. That is the raycast, which is pretty much just a spear. They draw a spear in front of them. I can make that as big as I want. And that's what's really in white here. To save time, I'll be showing you only a couple of the item scripts. So this is the red shell, and it basically transforms itself along the path, just in a basic forward path. And when it hits something, it will delete the game object, but it also the other carts have collisions with the red shells and all the other shells, which will give them the effect of stalling the engine. The banana is another example of this. On collision, by firstly it will launch backwards. So basically just a transformation of the cart's position, and will act as another collision with the carts. This is the item manager, and it handles all the items that we can have. There's 2 pretty much cases, and that's the we launch it forward, which is the shells, and we can throw it backwards, which is the fake items and the bananas. And This script handles audio and the roulette screen, which is a state where you can have after 3 seconds it chooses one of the items.